So for those that never work with me, I'm crazy. I have a lot of energy, and I promise you I'm like this all the time. So this is me. But I am drinking tea. I have been a little under the weather a lot lately. I don't know what's going on, but like just I don't know. I just been fighting fevers and things and such. I was in the hospital Saturday for it, so I'm still working with a couple of those things. But other than that, I still feel amazing. I ain't gonna let none of this stuff stop me because I got all these women traveling to New York in a few days, and we about to like partake and celebrate our book that just launched, The Queen Boss Rise, that just launched the other day. So, but anyways, but you all are here about some stuff around visibility. Althena says, me and my cousins listening because I have the Zoom app. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, more than welcome to share with people and such. It was no opt-in, as you noticed. I wasn't trying to get your email and do all this other stuff. I just want to share something that's juicy for Tenacious Queen Academy that will help each and every one of you. So I actually have a PowerPoint slide that I want to go over with you all today and talk about a couple things around some pieces that you can for sure utilize in your businesses if you're ready to go to the next level. So let me share my screen and we'll get started. And I know some people will be popping in throughout the evening. We won't be here too long, probably under an hour. But can everybody see my screen? Please let me know. Put your hands up. Put something in the chat box. Say something to me. Just let me know so I am not just walking through the PowerPoint. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Hey, Dr. Jackie. Good evening.
Good evening.
But yeah, so tonight is all about visibility and talking about really what this visibility accelerator is all about. So this is not one of my typical workshops, okay? My workshops is more hands-on, focusing on making sure you get results right now on the call. I just want to be very clear with you all. It's an informational call. Okay, informational call about what this is about and how this can help you get to the next level. So those that are here tonight, just want to make sure I'm talking and speaking to the right people, is that I'm only speaking to coaches, consultants, service providers. You are ready to elevate your brand and your mission to the next level. You are ready to become an international best-selling author. You are ready to speak on an international stage. And you are ready to obtain paid speaking gigs and host your own sold out events and workshops yourself. So if you don't coincide with these things, then it's probably best for you to jump off the line so we don't waste your time. I never want to waste anybody's time. That's why I always explain who my calls and workshops are for. So that is who we are. But I wanted to explain who I am. There are some people in here that may have never worked with me. There may be some people that just found me out from a friend or family member. So let me just bore those that's probably heard my intro a little bit several times, but I will be very quick for you all. But for those that don't know me, I am a master sales coach for coaches, consultants, and service providers. And I actually started as an online entrepreneur in 2012 as a health coach. I had lost a significant amount of weight and I was like feeling amazing. And I started sharing it with people like 65 pounds plus. And people was like, girl, you look good. What you been doing? And I started sharing and they started getting results. And I'm like, okay, wait. So they getting results and I'm not getting paid. So I started selling my packages, and lo and behold, I actually found a way to just literally from that moment to like under a year making like 8-10 grand on average each month in cash. I was like, okay, I hit something here and it's amazing. And so I kept going towards that, but then I started attracting a lot of entrepreneurs, went into empowerment to help them. And somehow in between all of that, I was like, I'm coaching you on your business now because, you know, I was making consistent money. I was always keeping people engaged. And a lot of entrepreneurs are like, how are you doing that? How are you staying visible? How are you, you know, setting up these platforms? How are you, you know, converting people to sales? I'm not getting no sales. And then that's when a lot of my sales coaching started. And I've been doing that specifically for 3 years now. I've been a full-time entrepreneur exactly around 2.5 years. So somewhere in the middle of that, I had resigned from my health coaching job at the Cleveland Clinic, which is a very large medical organization here in Cleveland, Ohio. But as you can see, I've been showcased on several platforms, and like even shared today, like all the magazine covers and magazine articles and everything you can name, I've been showcased on that. And it just makes me realize that as I'm working with women each day, is a lot of women throughout these last 2.5 years, is that one of the biggest things that's missing are platforms. You know, it's not about just the sales tactics. It's about making sure you have people that actually see you, because no matter how great you are at what you do in your business, the best marketer wins every single time. And I know some of you don't want to hear that. Some of you are like, no, it's not just the marketing, it's this and that's, I can do this and that. I don't care, honestly, because if nobody sees what you're doing, you're not able to serve, right? So you got to get people to see you more. Your visibility is everything to your business. It's everything. It's your bread and your butter. It is your survival hood in here. So and Sonia says, I swear this is my problem. I need to be seen. Exactly. There are a lot of brilliant women on this line. All of you are brilliant on this line. All of you have something so powerful to share. Some of you are the dopest people, but there's some crappy coaches and consultants out there that knows how to market themselves, and they're winning over you. They're winning because they're out there shouting over petty, excuse my language, shit that they're selling, and you can be selling better stuff, and you can be getting people to better results, and you can get people to better transformations, but people don't even know you're even there. They don't see you. Right? So I'm here to help you get to the right level so that you can be seen by the right people, because people are snoozing on you. They're snoozing on you. They're snoozing on you because they don't see. But you know, I know your current frustrations right now is you are tired of marketing without consistent income. You're so tired of it. It's like some of you are getting quite burnt out. A lot of you are showing up on Facebook Lives. A lot of you are in your groups showing, giving value. A lot of you are posting content every single day, posting on Instagram, Pinterest. You're posting on LinkedIn. You're posting on Instagram, everywhere. And it's like you're still not getting that consistent income. Something is wrong here, right? Something's off. Something's not connecting to your audience per se. You are questioning if this is even the right direction for you. Some of you are been on this road for a moment at this time and really like putting yourself out on the line consistently, being vulnerable, sharing, delivering quality services. But now you're like, you know what? Is this even right for me? Is this even the right direction? Did I pick the right niche? Did I pick the right people? Did I pick the right thing to even do a business? Some of you are working full time in your entrepreneurial journey, and now you're questioning to go back to work. Some of you are thinking, you know what, I may have to go back. I'm not making the money that I thought I'd be making by now. This is not abundant. I attract women that really seeks wealth, freedom, and impact. I attract a lot of women that know that they deserve, right, that next level of freedom in their lives. I attract women that knows that live in poverty and paycheck to paycheck ain't the way. I don't attract women that believe that's the way. So all of you know you deserve more and better. And some of you are feeling left out when you're seeing other people showcasing their financial successes. How many of you have seen like someone says, oh, I just, got 50K in my 5-week launch, or I launched this new program and I just made $100,000. I mean, how many of you are getting so aggravated with this? How many of you are getting overwhelmed with this and feeling like, you know what? Where am I at with this journey right now? What is going on? I've been there too. I know how that can feel. It can feel quite frustrating. You can feel like you're behind. You can feel like you are not enough. You will feel like something's wrong with you, that you got everything like it is. It's what I'm realizing is nothing wrong with you, Queen. Is nothing wrong with what you're doing. Nobody sees you. That is literally the answer I have for you right now. What I'm seeing with a lot of queens, and what I even seen with myself when I did my pivots into each one. Some of you are so stressed out at this moment that it's like at a point where you're just feeling like, you know what? This is affecting my marriage. This is affecting my kids, my anxiety. I'm feeling like I'm all over the place. I'm not taking care of myself like I used to, because you over here hustling. You over here overworking yourself for no apparent reason. And Michelle says, I am pre-launch. I am overwhelmed. Wow. CEO Cece saying, yep, that's me. Sabrina saying, that's me. Sonia saying, girl, you better preach. You know, I'm preaching this because I have served so many queens. I have seen this time after time after time. That is why I created the Visibility Accelerator, because I'm realizing as a master sales coach, it's not just in the tactics and all the strategies on closing the sale. It's about getting in front of the right people that loves you, that desires you, that needed to hear from you. And then we work on that back end work. That's what I'm seeing. And that is why I created this, so that we can get you to the another level. Jacinta saying yes, so true. So I'm glad that you all are seeing that, because what I want you to stop being is a hunter. I don't need you out there hunting for your clients. I don't need you out there searching and finding and looking and saying, hey, I want to help you be hunted. I want to help you get leads from magazine articles. I want you to get booked from a magazine cover. And I'm telling you stuff that I've experienced, or some of my clients have recently experienced, becoming best-selling authors and becoming authors and being on podcasts and being in magazines, that you're being seen at a different level than the average Joe now. And people take your credibility from that stance more than your social media posts. When somebody believes you enough to put you on the cover of their magazine, they're like, hell, I need to hire her. And you know what? When I was on Speakers Magazine in January, I have a specific example of that. I was booked for one of my VIP days because the person said, I trust Pam Perry so much that I know she wouldn't put anybody on the front of her cover of her magazine. I'm willing to pay you whatever you need to have you for 4 hours and book that. And that was basically a $7,500 VIP day because of just me being on the cover of a magazine. Right? So sometimes those things, it may sound like it's not a big deal, like, oh, a cover of a magazine, a magazine article, another podcast, another gig. Like, you thinking that's not real work. That's the best work, because that is making you be seen as an expert and not being seen as a cheerleader. Did somebody get that? Not being seen as a cheerleader. Some of you are doing way too much cheerleading online. Some of y'all are doing way too much inspirational posts. Some of y'all are talking about things too much, and to a point where people don't even see you as an expert manner. But when you have a book in your name, when you become an international author, when you stand on stages, when you are in front of magazine covers, when you are in articles and magazines, people start looking at you a little differently. They look at you way differently, because they're like, okay, wait a minute. Althena says, I am also writing a book and I get discouraged and stop. I'm going to tell you tonight how you can become an author and you don't have to be discouraged. You'll get all the support you need, right? Sonia said, not consistently getting customer feast 1 month, famine the next. Yeah, we're going to stop all of that, because that consistent visibility is going to put you on the map, and it's going to differentiate you from your like-minded consultants. I promise you. It's very important to do that, because, building that platform, and let me make sure building that platform. I want you to think about these questions. How do I stand out in a saturated market? Each and every one of us, all of our industries on this line right now. I see, hey, good evening, Miss Brittany. She's a content manager. Sabrinica is a content writer. Sonia is an empowerment coach and / business coach. Loba, she actually owns her own brand of fabrics and creative spirits and such. We got a book coach on the line. We got 2 VAs on the line. We got a VA coach on the line. Like, all of your industries are saturated. Everybody got to step on everybody. Have you recently seen how Burger King is now serving tacos? Right? Tacos. You know why they're doing that? Because they feel like they got to step on somebody. They feel like they got to, like, be seen. They got to be, like, known or something, because everybody's competing. Everybody's running a rat race, and it's putting pressure on every company, even the big companies like Burger King. So can you imagine how all of us feel? Because right now, at this case, all of us is in that same category as small business owners. You know, some of us are making 6 figures on this line. Some may not be making 6 figures on the line. Some not even making $1,000 a month on the line. Wherever you are at, we are all in the bucket of a small business owner. And we are all, like, literally fighting for scraps, if you almost per se look at it. So you got to make sure you stand out. You got to do something that's different. Start asking yourself questions. What makes me different than my competition? / like-minded consultants. That was a new word I created last year for competitors. So I want you to think about that. So what are these ways you can stand out? What are the ways that you see that's frustrating you about your market that you can do differently? Talk about that more, right? That's what the visibility is about. How do I become a sought out expert? By being visible in credible platforms, speaking gigs, magazine covers, magazine articles, books, you name it. Those are things that can set you up as a credible expert for sure. And then you need to start asking yourself, who are my legacy partners? Who do I need to connect with? Who do I need to connect with that is already where I want to be, a couple steps ahead of me, just a couple steps ahead of me, that is already where I want to be, and I want to kind of glean on them or support them somehow to make sure I can get and grasp information, or maybe we can partner up and I can offer something. Or looking at the people that's on the same playing field as you right now, your like-minded consultants that's considered as a biz bestie, and this is a person that maybe you can partner up with, that you can offset some things that's not in their programs that can be utilized in your programs, and you link up. Partnerships is everything. So building platforms is not just always the things of just being on visible. It can be also partnerships, because you become more credible because there's so much power together. You know, it's like Captain Planet, right? Let those powers combine, right? You gotta let those powers combine, and you all can cover more territory. So how are you liking that so far? Give me some comments back. Like what are you thinking so far for what you need to focus on right now? So I can take a sip of my tea that I have, which is a lemon echinacea tea. Definitely partnership for Brittany, as she says. Sabrina said, you are so on point. Yeah, it's this time to stop working on tactics and let's work on platforms. I help women build platforms, and I didn't even realize it until I started examining every layer of angles that I've been helping clients with in the last 2 to 3 years. And I just started realizing it's like platforms. Platforms is it. That's the thing. You can't sell something you don't got no audience to sell to. What you gonna do? Who you gonna sell to? Your mama, your daddy, your kids? Come on, we gotta create a platform so that people see you as a credible agent, expert of your matter. Less talking about cheerleading and inspiration, more talk about why you are the one that they need to book with. Why are you set differently than other people? What makes your programs more unique than others? Right? And you're going to see what makes me unique very quickly as we continue on, as I get deeper and deeper into some announcements that we have tonight. And I'll explain to you, but I don't want to explain it yet because it'll kind of give it away. But Loba says, partnerships and establishing myself as an expert. Yes, let's do that. But, building a platform, one of the things that the 6-month visibility accelerator is all about is doing that, obviously. And the way we do that, it's combined not just with my own powers. This is not only my own powers. This is a group of us that's helping you as a team. We're making sure you become a author potentially on this new program, and you'll see why. We're going for international bestseller, and because our current book, the Queen Boss Rides anthology that we just launched on last week, became #1 best-selling book on Amazon last week. So that was so awesome. And so we are going for international this time, and you'll see why. And you will get publicity bookings. So it's not you're searching for them. I'll teach you how to fish, though. I will teach you how to fish with 4 dynamic live trainings on how to turn your chapter into speaking gigs, how to turn your chapter into courses and programs, articles and events and workshops. But I'll be booking for you because I have so many connections that I've made in the last 3 years. It's almost like you're getting exposure to my Rolodex now of my partners. I have built beautiful partnerships with people that's at my level, 6 figures, 7 figures, and on, that can get you seen in different places based on this visibility program. Also, with the Visibility Accelerator, you will be qualified to speak on an international stage at the Wealth Builder Summit. All right, and I'll tell you where it's going to be at in a moment. The Wealth Builder Summit, we'll talk about what the Wealth Builder Summit is all about. But in a nutshell, the Wealth Builder Summit is a summit to help every entrepreneur, male or female, to create, create, increase, and to protect their assets. Okay, so it's all about money, and we're having different experts. Some of you may have even been part of the other 2 Wealth Builder Summits. I've done 2 of them already. So this will be the 3rd annual Wealth Builder Summit. The other 2 were done online for 7 days straight, where I had 6, including myself, 7 experts: legal, investment, money mindset, money management, sales coach, obviously me, and all of us come together, insurance agent, and we talk to you all for 7 days. But this time we're going international with the Wealth Builder Summit, and we're going to have the experts. We're all flying somewhere very special that I'll announce in a few minutes, and you'll have an opportunity to speak on that stage too with your brilliance that we're going to help you develop. We're going to help you develop. Okay. But I'm reading Sonia's, I'm sorry, I got distracted. She said, forget May 2020. I need this now in August 2019. But that's what the program is, a 6-month program that walks you through each month. You're getting everything. You're getting the bookings before May 2020. You're getting the book authorship before May 2020. You're getting the custom video reel before May 2020. You're getting your individual website and all these other things, the 4 dynamic live trainings before May of 2020 as well. I just want to make that clear. But the thing is that the May 2020 is the launch. The May 2020 is where we'll actually, Michelle says, please have it outside states. I can't come. And that's okay. But for those that can go international, we going international, baby. I'm taking 8 women to Bali next month. Okay. So my brand, we focus on getting outside of the US. All right. We focus on big and better. We focus on wealth and luxury because we know we deserve every bit of it. And I make sure that in my programs, and this is where I can tell you where I differentiate myself as a leader, a business coach, as a nutshell, is that I allow my women to experience luxury, experience abundance in everything I do. So I'm not going to teach you and tell you how to do it. I'm going to let you experience and taste it and live it so that you feel it and you keep attracting it, and it becomes magnetic in your life consistently over and over and over again. So if that's not for you, you can jump on off, because we're not here to be penny pinching. We're not here to be just getting by. We're here to elevate as Black women on this line right now, or even women, period. We are here to live a life above what our circumstances have trying to put us in. We are living above what the status quo has tried to tell us that we need to be in. We are living outside that box. It's our birthright to live in abundance. Our birthright to live in abundance. So everything I do is luxury. New York is going to be top-notch, 5-star hotel. It's going to be things that you won't experience maybe on a day-to-day. You experience at that moment. Everybody's plate is almost $100, right, for our gala. We're having a red carpet event. So just trust and believe that it's important to put yourself in luxurious atmospheres. It's important to experience and taste wealth so that you can be in that space energetically and you attract more of it for your life. Had to get down to that to make sure we educate some people here to know what Tenacious Queen Academy is all about. All right. Sabrina says yes. Jacinta says amen. Brittany says queen coach. Sonia says yes. So I just had to put some education out there just in case people get this all wrong. What we're doing, we ain't here to pity pinch. So we're here to elevate. So the thing is, like I've been telling you all, is when are you going to shift from inspiration to an expert? And one of the things that I am going to extensively help you all with, whoever joins the 6-month Visibility Accelerator, is that we're going to make sure we expand your credibility. People are going to see you as someone worth listening to. You're going to become an authority or a leader in your industries. Period. Okay. One of the things that people always say about me after they work with me is that, man, Erica, you make me feel like Wonder Woman after speaking to you, because that's my aura. That's my energy. That's my gifting, baby. I can't even put that in a box. Like, anybody that's going to be in my presence is going to level up. You're going to think differently, and you're going to showcase yourself in a more powerful way, confident way, so that you ain't going to let nobody put you back down, baby. So you're going to show up and position yourself as the expert that you are. And people are going to start seeing you as an expert, as a good resource, and you're going to become an author that's going to expand your network, that is going to get you on magazine covers and then get you inside the magazines, and it's going to get you being interviewed on podcasts, because I'm going to book those for you during those 6 months. So your visibility is going to just shoot out in the roof. But the thing is that I want to talk about the Queen Boss Rise anthology results. We just finished our anthology. This next anthology is starting in October. We're going to be starting to fill all the spots between now and mid-September. And one thing I want to showcase to you is that all these logos is where they were represented at, where they had got gigs at, they were shown on magazines. So I'm going to walk down the exact results that's gotten out of our actual anthology over the past. We did a 4-month. This time I expanded to 6 months because I want to have a little bit more time to book for publicity opportunities. So I did increase that on purpose, so we give us more time. Plus, we're going to be working around the holidays, and so we don't want that to drag us down too much. So I kind of just took out the 2 months and then make sure that we encompass 6 months. But this is in 4 months. We had 14 #1 best-selling authors. We had they had 11 podcast shows that they was booked on, 8 magazine interviews, 6 non-paid speaking gigs, which were they had opportunities to sell their services at vendor tables, 4 media appearances, 4 national magazine covers, and 3 paid speaking gigs, all amongst our women. And these are just like proofs of it. I couldn't get all the images. I was trying to find all the images, but these are things that the women that was on this anthology was showcased on, and they shined. They got more visibility because of the program. Let me look at the count. Yes, that's you, Miss Brittany, on the cover of Glam Vicious, and Sabrinica that's on the line as well. I don't know if Lindsay is on the line. She flew out to Atlanta, and she was on the 60-second Entrepreneur Show. And then Larkia flew out to Atlanta. She was also on the 60-second Entrepreneur Show, and which was a show that actually showcased over to 10,000 viewers. And then it also went on live, and she actually put this on her local news. So obviously, I don't even know the numbers of that specifically, but I know for Cleveland, our media rate is 1.4 million when someone goes on the news. So Atlanta is a bigger market than Cleveland, Ohio. So I already know that they were showcased on many different levels because of that. And it's so awesome. And Lindsay did get some speaking gig from one of her opportunities throughout this process. So that was amazing as well. So I'm just so proud of these women showcasing themselves and trusting the process. But all right. So y'all want to know where we're going in May 2020? You give me some drum, like some virtual drum rolls, letting me know you are ready. You ready? A virtual drum roll, because we need to know where we're going in May, because it's so freaking exciting. And this is what makes Tenacious Queen Academy different, because ain't no other business coach taking their business conference to this location. I've been checking and looking, and they haven't just yet. And I am super excited about that. So, people are starting to guess. South Africa, everyone's giving me a drum roll. Dubai. Where are we going? And Dr. Karen's like, where are we going? That's right. Dr. Karen said she's going. You hear that? Let me get another sip of my tea before we go into this next segment. Dr. Karen, yep. Ready. All right. Wait a minute. Someone said stop sipping tea and toast. Oops. And we are going to Greece. Where's it at? I don't even know where my page is at. We're going to Greece, everyone. We're going to Athens, Greece, and I'll have to take back a step on the actual page to go over and explain some more stuff, but we will be having the Wealth Builder Summit, the 3rd annual Wealth Builder Summit in Athens, Greece. Already booked and loaded. You can go to wealthbuildersummit.com right now. You can already see that we already getting locked and loaded with our speakers. I've already started reaching out to them. While I was planning New York, I was planning Greece. So it's been quite fun. And Sabrinica said, I am so there. Althea says, when is that? It is May 22nd through 23rd. Michelle said, yes, that's not far. Oh, good. So what we're going to be doing here is, like, I want you to start thinking about, do you want to be part of the anthology, or do you just want to come and meet us for the Wealth Builders Summit in Athens, Greece. Okay. You're going to have a sales expert there. You're going to have a wealth manifestor expert there, a money management expert, legal expert, investment expert, insurance expert. This is a business conference. So anybody that's been to my incubators, those were kind of on the smaller scale on purpose, because I wanted the incubators to be intimate, no more than 25 women, because I wanted to serve each one of you. But this is going to be a larger conference, with obviously all these speakers on, vendor tables, everything you name it is going to be quite phenomenal. The hotel's already been booked, and these are some pictures of the hotel here. And I am just super duper, 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 duper excited. Yeah, only for 2 days, but Dr. Karen, anybody that's VIP and stuff, I need you to make sure you map out your calendar a little bit more, because VIP, we're going to do some extra excursions. We're going to do some extra things, VIP only, VIP only. But yes, so of course I'll be going for 2 to 3 weeks, and any VIPs, I do suggest you go a little longer, just so you can explore Greece, and then also that you can make sure that you get involved with some of the VIPs. So Althenia says Greece will be good for me, as it will be around my birthday. That is so awesome. Yes. So, one of the ways that you can really book, even starting tonight, because there's going to be, it's a super, 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 super early bird on this right now. This is below the price point that it's going to be. It's about 34% less, or 43%. Am I dyslexic? Shoot, I don't know if it's 34 or 43. Anyways, you're saving by doing that. You can do the payment plan. All you need is $100. So all you gotta do is put $100. You can do a 3-pay plan, or the $275. That's the early bird. You won't even be charged that much interest for the payment plan for right now. Now, once we get past 8/31, the prices are going to definitely change. And you all know me, when I do pay in full versus payment plans, there's always a significant change between those two. So definitely make sure you go to wealthbuildersummit.com. You can, enroll in that tonight. You can do that, or you can think about also being part of the anthology. So let me talk about this for a moment, because the thing is that the anthology is, the name of the book is going to be Queen Boss Behavior, and it is launching May 2020 at Greece. So we're in between, just like those that's attending our New York, how we're having the 2-day incubator, which is the smaller scale masterminding. And then we have our event in between, we have the event in between, which is the book signing and our red carpet event. That's kind of like we're going to do here too. I'm in Greece. We're going to make sure you have your book launch event, which you're going to be in front of even more people. We're looking at a minimum of 100 attendees for this event. It's going to be a really large event, guys. So this is a moment to shine and get in front of people. You'll be able to speak from the stage on either the panel or your own speaking opportunity. And one of the things that this book is about is, this is the gist of the questions that are going to be answered in our next book, Queen Boss Behavior. It is, what is required to be a boss? How did you get started with your business? What keeps you in love with your business? What has been your frustrations on your journey? What makes you unique in the market? And what are tools and resources that help you along the way? The thing is, with our anthologies, you get a book coach. So those that's on the line, can somebody explain how powerful that, if you was a part of the Queen Boss Rise, can you explain how powerful that was to have a book coach walk you through the way? Can somebody just give me a quick little verbal testimony on the spot? I know this wasn't planned, but if you can just share anything. There's several of you that's on the line right now, but how powerful was that for you? How helpful was it for you to have a book coach right then and there, and a marketing coach to help you make sure you position yourself so strategic, so that your chapter highlights your benefits and highlights your expertise at such a powerful level? Is anybody willing to explain that real quick, verbally, if you can? Anybody? Brittany, are you able to say something? Sabrina, because you're a part of the anthology. Jacinta, you're a part of the previous anthologies. Anybody just really
quick? It's Jacinta. I can.
Jacinta. Yes, yeah, thank you so much.
You're welcome. So yeah, first of all, I don't know if I just speak for myself, or for all the anthology queens, but I am not a writer. I feel like I'm terrible with it. It's definitely not my zone of genius at all. And definitely having Dr. Karen and Dr. Jackie, by our sides, guiding us through the process was just amazing. I could not have gotten through the process without them. you know, and once again, you know, just having not only just that motivation and that inspiration that they gave us throughout the process and that support, but once again, just being that guide. I mean, they've written books before, you know, this is their zone. So it really was like, if they weren't in it, like, I feel like I've always said that I feel like Erica is like a great writer. But I just feel like really having them, you know, with us on the journey really seal the deal, because this is what they do on a day-to-day. So
that's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
I mean, it's amazing really having
it's so
them.
Awesome.
And then two, another thing that really helped was like, when I know for me, for example, like there was certain pieces of my story that I was kind of breaking down to Dr. Jackie and Dr. Karen as well. And like I would tell them my story and I would say, okay, well, I'm going to write it this way. And then they would just give me like a totally different perspective on how to write it. And so it was just amazing. Like they just really had me thinking on a totally different level, you know, of how to write things a little differently, maybe than, you know, the way I initially wanted to write it. So it was great. It is definitely a great opportunity for anybody that has never written a book before. Like they will pull it out of you. They will pull out any information that, you know, you have that you may want to write about. Like they literally get it from your head to the paper. So, yes.
That's so amazing. I'm so glad that you shared that. And you know, one thing that makes me different than anybody else that's offering anthologies is that I made sure every woman positioned their business in a powerful way. I made sure that it's a marketing tool. It wasn't just a fluff of inspiration, a fluff of encouragement, but it was a positioning tool. So every chapter had their picture, their bios, their links to programs and services. We did interviews to position themselves, to sell their programs and services. They sold their program and services inside of the chapter, because as a master sales coach, I know how to help people do that. So the thing is that writing an anthology with Tenacious Queen Academy is not just a fluff. What I've read a lot of anthology books. I've been part of 2 other ones, you know, and some of them just so fluffy. Like I want to make sure that I allow you to be part of this journey so that you can position your business in a more powerful way, so you can have that visibility. You can be seen as an expert. So the good fit for this program is that you must have a business, right? Like all of your entrepreneurs on this line, and some type of thought of a target audience. It may not be super clear, because that's where I come into play for these 6 months to help you get clear with that. Dr. Karen and Dr. Jackie, these women will help you get clear with that. You know, you had to at least sold at least a service or a program, something like something that had somebody that bit off something from you before for this anthology project specifically, because I want you to glean on that. Even if you sold one program in your whole entire entrepreneurial journey at this moment, we need you to make sure you sold something for this one, okay? You have invested in mentorship. So you are not shy of investing in yourself. You're not shy of getting coaches. You're not shy of investing in courses and programs, because that's going to be a big part of fit of this Queen Boss Behavior book. Okay. Our cover is getting worked on as we speak by Allison. So you all will be, you know, revealed with that too. Whoever's moving on with us for this next level book, you know, you have an online presence and you're ready to explode your brand. We talked about that at the beginning. You're willing to share your story to help fellow entrepreneurs. You're not just writing a chapter, just, you know, woe is me. You're positioning it in a way that's going to get help, even if you don't know how to write. Like Jacinta said, I'm not a writer, but yet I am an author of 5 books, ladies. I hate writing. I detest writing. I have had so many fears for writing, because when I was in college, my college professor told me I wrote like I was in middle school. And ever since he had told me that, it made me feel like poo-poo. It made me feel so insignificant and low and but I had to find something in my inner me to push past those fears and the frustrations. And I have had to find something that says my bigger why. My bigger why was, well, you know what? Hey, I may not be the best writer, but somebody gonna listen to me. I don't care. And so I started writing. I started practicing and practicing. And I got out there and I've hired people to double check, triple check me. And it's made my life just the most best. And my confidence level is increased so significantly by writing 5 books. You know, now I don't feel so scared to write a post on social media without having somebody look at it. You know, now I write it in there. It's going to be errors. It's going to be typos with me. It will be. So if you get a post, all these typos and stuff, you're going to probably be a little uncomfortable while reading my stuff because it's going to have a couple of grammatical issues. But that's okay, as long as my message is out there. And I want some of you to not get caught up in that, thinking you got to be an expert writer and being, you know, this published author already. We're going to take you as you are right now. We're going to turn you into an expert, baby. We're going to show you up out in the world. We're going to get you out there and shining bright. We took people that never wrote before, like Jacinta and a few other queens that shared to us that they never wrote before, and they sound dynamic, right? Because that's what support does. I'm not going to just give you a couple questions you answer and write your chapter. I've been part of anthologies where that's what they did to me. They say, here's the sheet of paper, write your chapter and send it to me and we'll put it in the book. Huh? No, we walk with you along the entire way. That's what makes my program different, because we're making sure you're positioning yourself to sell. We're positioning you to look damn near real good. And we're positioning you also to make sure that you earn money and get the visibility that you desire. All right. You got to be willing to travel to Greece though. Okay. So the thing is that if you're going to be part of this anthology, you got to be like willing, able. If flights are not that bad. I looked at flights, y'all. Flights is between $800, $1,200. It's not bad at all, right? And obviously I was, you know, from the Midwest, East Coast, from my area. They're not that bad. You can use Air Affordable and get it on a payment plan, like right now or next week or next month or whatever, and you can get it in installment payments for your travel. Obviously, your payment plan for anthology will cover your ticket to the Wealth Builder Summit, so you don't have to pay that. That's why it's important to identify tonight. Do I want to be part of the Visibility Accelerator, or do I just want to just meet everybody in Greece and not get higher level of visibility? The choice is really yours, honestly. It's up to you. But the thing is, I wanted you to be aware of the options that you do have. So, like I said, you know, let me look at the comments here. Dr. Jackie is a very special writing coach. Trust me, I know having her on our team is an incredible opportunity. Absolutely. Althena says, Sabrina, thanks for your testimony. I'm in North Carolina. Yeah, thank you so much, Sabrina. Let me read your testimonial. Where is that at, girl? Ooh, y'all been writing? I love it. Sabrina says, I wouldn't have had the success of my chapter without them. Dr. Karen and Dr. Jackie, thank you so much. I'm not a writer, but I have a story, and they helped me share that in a way I couldn't do on my own. Yes, yes, yes. It was such a powerful movement. Just, oh my God, so many tears. And we're going to be crying so hard in New York. You know, the ladies just launched their book. You know, all of us launched our book last week, and we're going to have our book signing event. And I'm already like started tearing up already. Just thinking about us meeting in New York and celebrating what we've done together over these last 4 months. It's been so amazing seeing the new level of confidence of these queens. It's been so amazing of seeing the new success for them, new clients, new exposure, new paid gigs, non-paid gigs, magazine covers, you name it, okay? I've seen it all in these 4 months, and I can't be no prouder as a queen coach to witness this. I can't be no proud, it's like, the thing is that it just blew my mind of the stuff that the queens have been through, and how just writing a chapter transformed their whole entire lives, and seeing how they show up online now. It just baffles me. So I'm so thankful for this. That's why we're doing it again. But I tweaked it, obviously. I expanded to 6 months. I'm adding some more publicity. I'm adding a couple more team members to it. I'm adding Greece to it. And it's going to be great. So, yes. So the thing is, if you want to do the actual anthology, let's talk about the payment plan. All you need to do, here's your next steps. All you got to do, if you're like, Erica, I want you to hold a spot for me because I only could take no more than 15, right? So Erica, please hold the spot for me. Let me work out the kinks later. $100 deposit will hold you, right? You need to put that in for, by 8/31, $100 hold. And what it is that you can start your payments next month. For the anthology, it is a payment of each month $440, and it's either between 8 pays or 10 pays. It's between 8 pays and 10 pays, depending on when you're like, okay, I'm ready for that, right? So it is an investment because we make sure you get full support. This is not just a quick bam, thank you, ma'am, anthology. This is a full 6-month support role. I am in that group. I'm on you like white on rice. I am serving you. I am getting you booked for publicity. booking yourself for publicity or getting a publicity coach, because I hired one before, can be $2,000 or more a month just for a publicity coach. Then you're getting a sales coach, which I normally charge for people easily $1,500 a month. Then you're also getting a book coach, and most book coaches are charging about $1,000 a month. So you got to really think about the value that you're getting all together, 3 or 4 types of people for 6 total months to increase your visibility. It will be about $440 a month. And for those that was part of the inner circle, I froze the inner circle so that you can release your $349 a month so that you can put it into the visibility, because that's how much I believe in this over the inner circle right now. I announced to the inner circle on Sunday, I said, we're going to freeze the inner circle for 3 months. We're going to resume this in January, because the visibility accelerator is where your magic is going to be at. This is where you're going to get to the next level. I froze it so that the 440 won't be constricting you. So all you're going to do is just transfer that payment over to something else so we can get you to this next level. The way you pay the $100, you go to paypal.me/EFS coaching, and I'll put the link into the chat box, okay? I'll put this if I can. I don't even know if I can. Let me do this right here. You can hold your spot, and then we can talk later about how you're going to do the rest of the payment plans next month. And then you'll sign up for the regular link for that, okay? Erica, after August 31st, how much? It will all be going up $1,000. So that's why I was saying it's between 8 and 10 payments. So basically right now, if someone did a pay in full for the anthology, it's only $24.97. So $24.97 total, pay in full by 8/31. Got to do it by 8/31. It'll be $24.97 or $440 a month for 8 to 10 payments. If you're after 8/31, then it's going to be $34.97 as a pay in full, and then your payments is going to coincide with that. But everything will be, the payment plan will be $440 a month. So you're saving over $1,000 a month. So EFS coaching /$100. Let me make sure I did. I put the link in there. Put that in there. I'll send the application, because it doesn't stop just yet there. I want to make sure that you're fully qualified for it. So I'm still going to put you through a qualification. I'm going to talk to you, interview, make sure you're a good fit, right? But I just need you to show that you're serious enough for me to start utilizing my time to interview you and make sure you're a good fit, right? Because I want to make sure all 15 women are going to be dynamic, that's going to blow everybody's mind, and that's coachable, that's moldable, and that's ready to really increase their visibility. So if you go to paypal.me/EFS coaching /$100, is going to secure your spot so that I can finish talking with you and then give you the official link to move forward. And then if you're ready to move forward next month or in a couple weeks, then your pay in full, if you can do that before 8/31, your pay in full will save you like $1,500. It will be about $24.97 pay in full for a full 6-month visibility program. You ain't gonna find this nowhere. I'm doing this as a reason because I believe in it that much. I'm already seeing $100 coming in right now. So that shows that you all see the value in this as well. So it's important for you to jump on this as soon as you can so you can get the 15, because after tonight, I am going to blast this out there online, and I'm sure other people are gonna be like, they're gonna start jumping in too. All right. So, the thing is, if you're serious about this, $100 is nothing. $100 is nothing. So, $100 is just kibbles, guys, compared to what you're gonna get out of this. I want you to show me that you're serious about this so that we can proceed with the next steps, get you on the way. Now, for those that's like, okay, I don't want the visibility program, I just want to come and see you all in Greece, you can go to wealthbuilderssummit.com and you can do, you can pay for your ticket now or pay for your payment plan, and that's all on a promotional too as well until 8/31. Everything's ending 8/31. I always reward fast action takers. Anybody that's ever worked with me know that I'm going to give you the best bonuses, the best perks. You're going to save the most money when you jump on stuff fast. I don't have time for snoozers. I don't have time for people that's going to be twiddling their thumbs on stuff, because action takers are the people that's hungry. Action takers are the people that's going to get results. And at the end of the day, when you get results, we all win. So if you don't come in my programs and get results, then what do? We did absolutely nothing. We did absolutely nothing but waste some time. So I want to make sure you get results. So I always have my ears perked for those hungry, tenacious queens, because I know that they're the ones that are going to put the work in. They're the ones that's not going to give me crap. They're the ones that's going to make sure that we get out there and be seen and heard and seen as the experts. So What are your questions for me this evening? What are your questions? Shoot your shot right now while you got me live. Who's excited? Who's going to be definitely joining the anthology, and who is going to be joining us at the Wealth Builders Summit? Can you share that with me? And I'm going to stop sharing the screen at the moment so you can see me. So let's talk. Unmute yourselves. Undo your cameras. Show your faces. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let's talk. What's on your minds? Althena, did you get the link, Queen? I see that you said that you're interested about the $100. If you have a question about it, you can definitely go to paypal.me, EFS Coaching. I'll make sure I definitely. Sonia says she's naked in the tub. No, don't show your camera, girl. We don't need to see all them goods. We don't need to see your good stuff. Is VIP pricing is different? Yes, it is. So I'll contact you directly, Brittany. Absolutely. You know I always give benefits to my VIP. So VIP is always different. But yeah, so I'll talk to you separately about that. We don't need to bore everybody with that. Dr. Karen's VIP, so I'll talk to you. I'll come to you in your inbox shortly this evening and talk to you about, but the $100 is still to lock in your spot. So regardless of your pricing, still, if you want to be part of the anthology, then you must put the $100 deposit in just to show me you're serious. Then, so if you're a VIP, I would say throw the $100 in, and then, of course, we'll talk about the pricing. I always give you 20%, 30% off in lots of cases. You always get the best deal. So you can trust me with that. Althena, absolutely. You can ask questions, but can you ask your questions here? I mean, because your question could be someone else's questions. Because what I don't want to be doing, I'm gonna be real with you all. I'm a straight shooter here. I don't want to be having all these sidebar conversations about stuff and you're not serious, right? It absorbs my time. It absorbs your time. I want to make sure you're serious. So if you're serious, then can you maybe potentially ask your question here? Or if you really need to ask it privately, you can do that. But I just want to kind of minimize that as much as possible. Just like y'all don't want people in your inbox asking you a ton of questions that's not serious, right? That's a waste of everybody's time. We all know that sales process is energy, and I don't want to do that. Is VIP inner circle or something different? VIP is different than inner circle, Sonia. So VIP is my ones that's paying close to $1,500 a month right now for VIP services, where they're exclusively working with me on a one-on-one basis. Inner circle is the next level down, the membership program. So, any other questions? What if you are interested but can't do $400 a month? Then it's probably not a good fit for you. The thing is that the prices are set for a reason. I have a videographer that's going to be providing you all a custom speaker reel. I have to pay Allison to create your websites. I have to pay Dr. Jackie because she's your coach. I'm going to have to pay a couple other staff that's going to be on the team too. The 440 don't all go to me, baby. They don't all go to me. So it's being split amongst the whole team. So if I go below 440, I can't give you a qualified program that's going to serve you and get you results. Right. So, but I'm glad you asked though. I'm glad you asked, but the 440 is very firm, for that. So if you're finding the pay in full, you'll save. So you don't have to do the 440 a month if you do the pay in full, or you can just meet us in Greece and you can celebrate there. But I know a lot of you need the visibility. What if you want to do the anthology but can't make it to Greece? That's okay. You just want to be able to come to the book signing event. It's highly encouraged to come to Greece, of course, highly encouraged to celebrate with us. But there are a few women that's a part of the Queen Boss Rise, and they won't be able, unfortunately, be able to make it into New York this weekend. Yes, we are doing Bali 2020 as well. So we're doing Greece and Bali. So Bali will be September, and then Greece will be May. And that's the only international trips I promise for 2020 for Tenacious Queen Academy. Yes, these are great questions. Keep them coming. Keep them coming. Any other questions? And yes, 8 women are going with me to Bali next month. And then next September in 2020, we're doing Bali again. Why on those two? Is it, or why Michelle, are you asking why only Bali and Greece? Or why only those two? Oh, just because I don't want to stretch my tribe too thin, right? I like to just only create 3 to 4 destination projects or destination activities. And so when you have an international, it does take a lot out of people financially, energetically. People have kids, people have spouses, people have jobs. So I like to keep it where they don't have to feel so left out. So that's why I'm only doing 2 for 2020. So just because it's really important to have a balance with that. I know my women. I know they're working. I know they got kids. I know they got spouses, and it's not fair to them to have to, feel left out so much that they can't go to all of it. So that's why I do it like that. But great question. I love the question. Michelle said, I can't come stateside. Okay, that's fine. But you can go international with us, right? You can go to either, well, Greece. Let's focus on Greece right now. Bali, I'll be promoting Bali next month. So 2020 Bali next month while I'm in Bali. Hint, hint. But yes, so definitely make sure you get your $100 deposit in if you're very serious about the anthology, the co-author opportunity, because it's going to start filling up. I promise you. I've already been having some side conversations with people about it. That was because they were asking, they was like, oh, are you doing another anthology? I really want to be part of it. I said, well, let's wait till Tuesday because I'm doing a big announcement about all of that. So when they listen to the replay, when they find out that this is available, there's going to be a lot of people jumping on very quickly. This first anthology sold out in 8 days. This first one. So I know that this one will sell out again because it's going to be bigger and better, and we're going to freaking Greece. Okay. So any other questions before we go this evening? Well, I'm so glad you all came and joined, and I cannot wait to serve you all. I can't wait to see your names coming across to join this co-author opportunity. Is going to blow the minds of people, and when you're becoming an international speaker, man, that level of credibility alone is going to put you on the map compared to your like-minded consultants. It's going to show up differently. You're going to show up differently. You're going to feel differently about what you're doing and how you're doing it. So I can't wait to talk to you all. If you do think of any other questions, you can reach out to me. I was just hoping you'll ask all your questions right here, but I'll go ahead and share this publicly now. And but yeah, so I hope you all have a great evening. And for those I'll be seeing in New York in a few days, I can't wait to see you. Can't wait to see you. We can be dressed up and celebrating our African attire and all that other stuff. And just FYI for Greece, I'm going to come up with some crazy theme for our party because that's just what I always do. I'm always come up with theme items and parties and such. All my engagements are super fun, super engaging. So you just don't want to miss out. So if you feel like you don't want to be part of the co-author opportunity, go to wealthbuildersummit.com and at least meet us up in Greece. And you can still come to the book signing event. There's people coming to the New York book signing event and they didn't write the book either. All right. So great. I can't wait to see you all. I'll talk to you soon. Enjoy your evening. Bye.
Bye.